Namaskar, friends. See, if we want to make a sambar, we need to know what are the ingredients required and then what is their quantity. And then just knowing the number of ingredients and the quantity, you may not be able to make it. You need the procedure and experience. If I only know 30% of the process or 30% of the ingredients, I will not be able to make a good sambar. Suppose I'm putting some ingredients which are just not at all required for sambar, then it will be a disaster. Similarly, friends, do we know what are the seven essentials for good health? So look at the air, water, food, excretion. They become chemical part of it. Means what goes into your body by way of mouth or by way of nose, and what goes out of us by way of excretion, urine, and breath, and all those things, sweat. Structural means exercise. See, we have so many joints, we require exercise. That's the fifth essentials. Mind management. This is emotional. What is the rest and mind management? Sleep and the mind management. We don't know how to handle your mind, you're getting into trouble. So these are the seven essentials. What I have done, friends, I have put them into 10 aspects for good health. Though there are seven, so just to understand why I put it in 10. What are they? Let's look at it. Hydration. You must take 3 to 4 liters water, a must. And you should be able to pass 1.5 to 2 liters water. This is coming as chemical water. Right? Next is elimination, removal of the waste from our body. 2 bowel movements is a must. Exercise is coming in structural, only one part. 45 minutes of brisk walk every day or games of 1 hour or so. Intoxicants like alcohol and all, stimulants, coffee, tea, etc. Processed foods and high carb food should be avoided. We all know that. Eat only 2 times when hungry and maintain the same timing. This all again, type of food, what type of food to eat, when to eat, and what quantity to eat is a question generally. So 2 times eating is the best. Nothing in between 2 meals except water. Very important point. Other than water, anything you take in your mouth is considered as food only. This is also coming as a chemical part of it. 14 to 16 hours of overnight fasting is coming under emotional rest. When you give rest to your organs, it will do better. Fasting every 15 days, once in a 15 days, lankanam. Whenever you are falling sick, you are taking, fasting. Lankanam is fasting. Mind management. You should know what sort of, how do you manage your mind, stress management, anxiety, and all that. If you are chronically stressed, it will impair your health. Sleep. You should be able to sleep within 5-10 minutes after hitting the bed, and 7 hours sleep is a must between 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. This out of these 10, most of us know, but let's look at it. These are the 10 aspects of health. These are the quantities. Now, let me see where I was. This was at the time of my son's marriage, 2012. Until 2012, of course, until 14, I have no idea. I used to drink 1 to 1.5 liter. I have no idea how much urine to be passed. Elimination, I used to go for 1 bowel movement to compulsory every day. Brisk walk, I know, I was doing it. Intoxicants, stimulants, toxic food, whatever, but I know very well, but I like coffee. I enjoy coffee. Eat only 2 times. I was eating 3 to 4 times every day. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, in between snacks and all that. Nothing in between 2 meals except water. I did not know this. And 14 to 16 hours work, 40 will help. I have no idea on that. Mind management, stress management, I'm aware of it. And sleep also, if I'm aware, I'm able to do. Out of 10 aspects, I only know 3. And balance, I have an idea, but I'm not doing it. So, friends, if my knowledge is only 30%, tell me how can I be healthy? As I said to you, if you know only 30% of the ingredients and their quantities and process anyway, question mark, what will happen? You will make a disaster. So let me see what happened to my health. I have created a parameters called health and immunity score and 10 parameters. What are the friends? Your weight should be as per height. Waist size should be half of height in inches. BP 90 by 60 to 120 by 80. You should not be on any medication. Your lung capacity. Take deep breath and hold about 90 seconds. Heart health. If you are able to climb 3-story building in 60 seconds, that gives a fair idea about your heart health. Flexibility, if you are able to touch your toes without bending your knees. Energy levels, a spring in the steps. Get what sort of energy levels you have. Mental peace, so enthusiastic in doing things. What sort of relationships you have, what sort of social connect you have. Immunity, what is immunity, friend? If you are going to different city, if you drink water, you are falling sick, or if you are getting drenched in rain for 1 hour, if you are getting sick, getting cold, cough, fever, body pains, etc., that means your immunity is a question mark. Let me see where is my health. See, look at, I was overweight and I had 11 medication and lung capacity so, heart health so, flexibility, I was not able to touch my toes. Energy level, somehow I used to be running around where relationships and all. Immunity, you know. So I had knowledge of 30%. So my immunity is also around 30% only. So that's the time. This is again a photo of my son, 2012. So I was living a life of no knowledge on these aspects, friend. What do you require, friend? Knowledge and discipline are the gateways to your health span. Only in 2014, I become alert. Now then comes, friends, how do we check your metabolic health score? What sort of blood parameters to be seen? Like we have already discussed, weight should be as per height, waist size should be half of height in inches, BP should be 90 by 60 to 120 by 80. You should not take any medication. HbA1c, the ideal is 4.7 to 5.6%. 5.7 to 6.4% is pre-diabetics, above 6.5% diabetes. Fasting glucose should be 70 milligram to 90 milligram per deciliter. Fasting insulin, this is a very important test, friends. Lab says 3 to 25, but the ideal is 3 to 6. Lipid profile, triglyceride should be below 100, HDL should be above 60. Thyroid profile, TSH, 1.8 to 3. D vitamin levels, the lab says 30 to 100, but the ideal is above 50, 70, 80, 90 you should have. B12 also similarly, lab says 290 to 900, where large range, friends. So go try to be 500 to 900 is absolutely. Insulin resistant level test, we'll not go into that. We look at this 10. Where was I? With 30% of knowledge and 30% of my immunity health score. What is my metabolic health score? Let's look at it here, friends. Look at, I was 10 kg overweight. I had a belly fat. I was on medication, BP medication, diabetes medication. I had a joint pains. I was on medication. I had a kidney stone. I was on medication. So I was on 11 medication, friends. And this is what I used to be until January 2014. So what you require, friend? You require the right knowledge and then discipline. See, I knew that coffee, tea, alcohol is bad, but of course I was taking it. So friends, in case of when you are making a sambar, say for example, you know every damn thing, all the ingredients you know, all the quantities you know, process you know. Suppose one day you did not put one ingredient, say for example, salt. So you make a sambar entirely, all 99% you are perfect, except one thing. What happens, friends? The results are instantaneous. You cannot eat that sambar. You have to throw it out. But in health, friend, if you are complacent, you don't do any damn thing, like you don't do exercise, you don't drink water properly, you don't eat proper food, or you eat junk food, or you eat number of times, you don't sleep, you are stressed, you don't even go to the bathroom, nothing happens. Nothing happens for days and weeks and months, friend. So that's why we are complacent. Friend, my name is Gangeshwara. I'm an automobile engineer. 34 years I worked in escorts. I was on 11 medication. I happened to read Dr. Mantina's one book, How to Get Rid of Diabetes Without Medicine. I followed those guidelines. In 4 months, I got rid of all my medication, friend. In the last 10 years, I'm very passionate. I invested more than 7,000 hours. I guide people free of cost. If anybody wants the guidance, all that they have to do is share their health score, share their metabolic health score. Speak to me. You can join my WhatsApp group, friend. My number is 9840852996. You can watch my videos in my YouTube channel, friends. Knowledge and discipline are the gateways to your health, friends. You must invest time. We are all professionals. We know our job thoroughly, but we have not sufficient knowledge on our body. We take it for granted. Thank you very much for listening, friend. If you like this video, subscribe, share. Thank you very much.